Well, good morning to you and welcome back as we go through your day today. Partly cloudy skies, possibly maybe even a few extra clouds in the forecast, but we're going to see at least seasonably cool to mild local temperatures today. Then tomorrow we're back into some cooler conditions and then holding on to some possible widespread frost in the forecast area coming in from the northeast, extending into the western portion of the region. And that's for tomorrow morning. We'll also find ourselves with Friday to give us a chance to eke out of this cooler air and then get back into seasonably mild conditions and beyond into the warm. Holding on to that, you can see that frontal boundary kind of moving out of the way, and then slowly but surely cool air comes in from Canada. High pressure is well up to the northeast there, and that will continue to usher in that flow right back down on top of us, pushing all that moisture back down to the south. High pressure is in play, and it continues to help us stay dry over the next several days, even though we have about a 10% chance of that happening today, of water getting down to the ground, or at least some moisture getting down to the ground, but it's really unlikely here locally, probably right between Mankato as well as the Twin Cities there. 66 to 70 degrees, those are our normal temperatures for this time of year here. 40s possibly as we roll right into it. We're going to see some 30s, 40s, and 50s in the morning temperatures for the lows, and eventually we're going to see temperatures, as you saw right there, 66 to 67 degrees or 77 degrees are going to be in the forecast. Let's take a look at it as we get into it. Partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies pop into the picture quickly. You can see a few extra clouds up to the north there. As we go right into it all the way through the day, this still continues to linger, but by 4 o'clock it begins to kind of stall, and then it starts to go the opposite direction. That's when the frontal boundary is starting to exit out. Cooler air is coming in from tonight, going into the overnight hours as well. Temperatures begin to plummet, going to the 40s, back down to the 30s. As we get into sunrise tomorrow, 32 down to about 39 to 36 degrees in some cases. This is where we could possibly see the frost from Wausau, getting to Ladysmith, back down to possibly just above La Crosse, getting into areas by Black River Falls, and extending into areas right by Sparta possibly. So that's where we'll see that. Holding on to the regular morning hours going into Thursday, we start to try to rebuild you back. But man, we're still at noon. We're still only in the 50s still, possibly near 60 degrees. And then of course for Thursday, we're looking at temperatures from 65 to 68 all the way to about 70 degrees. So we're dropping temperatures down. By Friday, we bump them back up, getting up to at least 74 to about 77 degrees in the forecast, and then we're starting to chug it up a little bit more so to warm you up a bit more. We've got chances of rainfall trying to get in for Saturday. That would be the best bet, but it's a really low chance of that occurring, possibly maybe about a 20% chance, if that at all, then it gets out of the way. All right, so that being said, we get back into your local temperatures here over the next few days, and away we go. You're going to see conditions to be like this today, 70s, those low 70s to upper 60s, back to the middle 70s, warming up to the upper 70s to 80 degrees for Mother's Day, and then we're going to bump you back into the 80s going into next week. Be safe.